Pain is the forge. If you avoid the heat, you stay soft, stay in the fire. Listen closely. Most people drift through life half asleep, hoping the world will wait for them. But life does not wait. Life strikes. It breaks the weak, shakes the mediocre, and only bows to those who rise again and again. You are not here to relax. You are here to remember who you are when no one is watching. You are here to uncover the strength you've been hiding. This is not a video. This is a map, a sharpening stone for your spirit, a journey toward the version of you the world has not met yet, but that is already demanding to be born. Strength isn't born from comfort, not the real kind. It's built in the dark, in the cold, in the moments when quitting whispers your name. Principle 1. Embrace discomfort. This is the foundation of stoic resilience, the art of choosing the difficult path so life cannot break you. Strength isn't born from comfort, not the real kind. It's built in the dark, in the cold, in the moments when quitting whispers your name. Principle 1. Embrace discomfort. This is the foundation of stoic resilience, the art of choosing the difficult path so life cannot break you. Discomfort is not the enemy. It is the furnace that tempers character. The Stoics knew this. Hardship is inevitable, but suffering is optional. When you embrace discomfort, you stop reacting with fear. Instead, you lean forward, meeting adversity like a warrior stepping into training. The moment you choose the struggle willingly, you reclaim your power. Your first task is simple. Reframe pain. Stop calling it punishment, call it training. When you face a setback, tell yourself, this is the exercise. Language shapes identity. What you call a burden becomes a burden. What you call an opportunity becomes a path. The Stoic mindset transforms pain into preparation and obstacles into sharpening stones. Real resilience grows from small, repeated acts of courage. Choose 3 micro-exposures and practice them daily. Take a cold shower for 60 seconds. Say 1 uncomfortable truth each week. Fast for 12 hours twice a week. Remove a comfort. No music, no phone, no distraction for 20 minutes. These aren't punishments. They are daily drills for your will. Every night reflect. Write down 1 discomfort you faced and 1 thing you learned from it. Keep it short. 3 lines. This simple ritual sharpens awareness and reinforces discipline. Over time, your journal becomes a map of your evolution, a record of every moment you refused to bow, every day you stood your ground. Resilience requires progression. You don't leap from 0 to extreme. You build a ladder. Week by week, raise the difficulty. 1 minute of cold becomes 2. 1 uncomfortable conversation becomes 3. A silent hour becomes a silent afternoon. Progress is the quiet proof that you are becoming someone else, someone stronger. When discomfort rises, you use tools. Breathe slowly. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Repeat until the storm softens. Use a short mantra. I choose to stay. Straighten your posture. Your body teaches your mind to stand firm. Discomfort shrinks when you anchor yourself in calm, deliberate action. A man wakes before dawn, tired, tempted to stay in bed, but he steps into the cold morning anyway. Another chooses honesty over comfort, facing an awkward truth that frees him. These small acts shape a new identity. They don't look dramatic, but they are rebirths. Quiet revolutions. Proof that embracing discomfort makes you unshakable. Here is your 10-day plan. Days 1 to 3, cold shower for 60 seconds and 10 minutes without your phone. Journal 1 line. Days 4 to 6, increase the cold shower to 90 seconds. Have 1 uncomfortable conversation. Journal 2 lines. Days 7 to 8, do a 16-hour fast and spend 1 hour in silence. Journal what resisted you. Day 9, push your physical limit. A long walk, an extra set, a sprint. Day 10, review your journal. Write 1 sentence, today I am stronger because, then design the next 30 days. This is how you change, through repetition, Through chosen difficulty, action becomes habit. Habit becomes identity. You stop seeking comfort and start seeking growth. You become someone who does hard things, not because you enjoy suffering, but because you understand the truth. The world bows to the disciplined. Tomorrow morning, start with the cold shower. Keep the promise, let it set the tone. When you're ready, return for Principle 2, the sharpening of the mind. Stay in the fire. Step 2. Cultivate inner discipline. Discipline is the bridge between desire and achievement. It is the quiet force that turns intentions into results. Without discipline, talent and ideas fade into nothing. With discipline, even small efforts compound into extraordinary power. The Stoics believed that self-control and consistent practice build character stronger than any external circumstance. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that distractions, temptations, and comforts are fleeting. Only reason and purpose endure. Begin with the small choices each day. Wake up at the same time, even when it is tempting to stay in bed. Complete a task fully, even when you feel tired or distracted. Write a short journal entry every morning about your goals and intentions. These tiny acts are training your mind, forging habits that will support you when challenges grow larger. Visualize discipline as a muscle. Every repetition, every controlled choice strengthens it. When temptation arises, social media, junk food, procrastination, pause and imagine your stronger self. Ask, does this action move me closer to the person I want to become? Now expand this to emotional discipline. When someone criticizes you, when frustration rises, when fear whispers that you cannot continue, practice pausing. Take a breath. Observe the impulse without acting immediately. Ask yourself, what is the rational, effective response? This is not suppression, it is mastery of mind over impulse. Let's do a brief visualization. Imagine yourself in a difficult situation. Maybe it's a meeting where your ideas are challenged, or a moment when your energy is low, or a task that seems overwhelming. See yourself acting with calm and focus, completing the task, maintaining composure, feeling the quiet power of control. This mental rehearsal strengthens your discipline even before the real moment arrives. Return to the physical realm. Discipline is also built in your body. Exercise, nutrition, and rest are not just health routines, they are training for willpower. Every time you push yourself past comfort in physical activity, your mind learns resilience. Over time, this consistent training transforms you. Life's chaos no longer dictates your choices. You act intentionally, aligned with your values, with reason and strength. Discipline is no longer something you chase. It becomes a natural state of being. Remember, discipline is not punishment, it is freedom. Freedom to shape your life, freedom to choose who you become, freedom to act with power even when the world pushes back. Each controlled action compounds into your ultimate self, resilient and unshakable. Step 3. Face your fears. Fear is a signal, not a stop sign. It marks the edge of your comfort zone and points to growth. Every person encounters fear, fear of failure, rejection, uncertainty. But the courageous do not wait until fear disappears. They act despite it. The Stoics understood this deeply. Seneca wrote, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality." Your mind will exaggerate danger, predict failure, and amplify doubt, but your response is within your control. Start by identifying your fears. Write them down. Be honest. What situations, people, or challenges make your heart race or your mind freeze? Acknowledging fear is the first step toward mastery. Next, take small, deliberate actions toward these fears. Speak up when it feels uncomfortable. Take a cold shower to train your body to tolerate unease. Try a new skill, even when failure seems likely. Each small act builds confidence and expands your comfort zone. Now visualize a bigger scenario. Imagine the fear you dread most. A public speech, confrontation, a difficult decision. See yourself pausing, breathing, and responding with calm focus. Visualize success in action, even if it is only small progress. This mental rehearsal prepares your mind for the real situation and reduces the shock of fear. Combine this with reflection. Every night, review moments where fear appeared. Ask yourself, did I act or did I retreat? Could I have responded differently? Over time, this reflection sharpens awareness and strengthens your ability to act with courage. Use your fear as fuel. When adrenaline rises, channel it into focus and energy. Fear is not a wall, it is a springboard. The Stoics would say, the obstacle in the way becomes the way. Each fear faced directly is a step toward resilience and strength. Expand to emotional and social fears, rejection, criticism, or embarrassment. Face them intentionally. Speak honestly even when awkward. Accept criticism as information, not judgment. The more you encounter these discomforts, the less power they have over you. Physical training can mirror this process. Push past limits safely, lift heavier, run farther, endure cold. Your body experiences discomfort and adapts, teaching your mind that challenge is temporary and manageable. Finally, integrate these lessons into daily life. Fear will always appear, but now you act with purpose, courage, and awareness. You are no longer controlled by imagined danger. You sometimes move through life with composure and power, ready to turn every challenge into opportunity. Step 4. Embrace solitude. Solitude is not loneliness. It is a space where the mind becomes clear, the spirit sharpens, and the soul gains perspective. The Stoics valued solitude because it allowed them to observe themselves, reflect on their actions, and prepare for life's challenges. In solitude, distractions fade. You are no longer influenced by the opinions, noise, or expectations of others. Your mind becomes your own, free to think deeply, to plan, and to grow. Seneca wrote, "A busy life is a distracted life. Withdraw into yourself and you will find clarity." Start by creating small pockets of solitude every day. Turn off your phone, step away from social media, or simply sit quietly in a room without interruptions. Let your thoughts flow without judgment. This is training your mind to sit with itself, observe, and learn. Visualization. Imagine yourself alone in a quiet space. Hear the stillness around you. Notice your thoughts drifting, some pleasant, some uncomfortable. Do not chase them, do not fight them, simply observe. Each breath grounds you. Each moment of presence strengthens your mental resilience. Use solitude to confront uncomfortable truths. Reflect on your fears, your weaknesses, and the mistakes you've made. The world often encourages avoidance, but in solitude, you meet yourself fully. This is the foundation of self-mastery, understanding who you are without distraction. Extend this to planning and goal setting. In solitude, your mind is free to imagine your ideal self. Visualize your daily actions, the steps toward your highest potential. Solitude becomes the workshop of your inner growth. Physical solitude can be equally powerful. Go for a walk alone, train alone, or even travel without companions. Each act strengthens your independence, your ability to rely on your own judgment, and your comfort with discomfort. Social solitude is also training. Resist the urge to seek constant validation or companionship. Find peace in being alone with your thoughts. This does not mean isolation. It means autonomy and self-sufficiency. 2 pillars of Stoic strength. By embracing solitude, you develop clarity, focus, and inner power. Life may be chaotic outside, but inside, your mind is a sanctuary. You learn to enjoy your own company, to think critically, and to act intentionally. Solitude is not emptiness, it is the forge of your ultimate self. Step 5. Accept reality. Acceptance is not surrender. It is understanding the truth of the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. Life will not bend to your desires, and resisting reality only brings frustration. The Stoics taught that peace comes when you see the world clearly and align your actions with it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. The moment you accept what is, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. Begin with observation. Look at the challenges in your life. See them objectively. What part can you change, and what part is beyond your control? Acceptance begins with clarity. Visualization. Imagine a storm raging outside. You cannot stop the rain or the wind, but you can adjust your shelter. You can move through the storm without panic, without resentment. Your mind becomes a calm center in chaos. Acceptance does not mean passivity. It means acting effectively where you can, and letting go where you cannot. Direct your energy towards solutions, not complaints. Every wasted moment resisting reality is a lost opportunity to grow. Practice daily reflection. Write down events you cannot control. Observe your natural reactions. Ask, am I resisting reality or am I responding wisely? Train yourself to choose calm, reasoned action over emotional resistance. Embrace hardships and mistakes as part of life. When you accept setbacks as natural, you reduce fear of failure and disappointment. This allows you to take bolder steps and persist when others give up. Extend acceptance to people and circumstances. You cannot control the actions or thoughts of others, but you can control your judgment and response. Responding with calm, reasoned action instead of frustration is a sign of inner strength. By accepting reality, you become a master of your response, not a slave to circumstance. Life may remain unpredictable, challenging, even harsh, but you act with clarity, resilience, and purposeful strength. Acceptance is the foundation of stoic power, the ability to face life as it is and still thrive. Step 6. Focus on what you can control. Life constantly throws challenges at you, many of which are beyond your control. The Stoics taught that wisdom begins with knowing the difference between what you can influence and what you cannot. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your energy is finite. Wasting it on things outside your control is a silent surrender. Start by listing what is truly within your control. Your thoughts, your choices, your actions, your attitude. Everything else, the opinions of others, the economy, the weather, random events, must be observed but not internalized. Visualization. Picture a large river flowing rapidly. You cannot stop the water, but you can steer your boat. You focus on paddling efficiently, avoiding obstacles, and maintaining balance. Your control lies in your own actions, not the river itself. Apply this daily. When you encounter frustration, pause. Ask, is this within my control? Can I do something meaningful here, or am I wasting energy on what I cannot change? This mental habit sharpens focus and prevents distraction by fear, anger, or anxiety. Physical training is an excellent metaphor. You cannot control the exact weight of the challenge tomorrow, but you can control how you prepare today. Train, rest, and eat wisely. Your effort is within your control. The outcome may not be, but your discipline and action matter most. Socially, recognize you cannot control how others act or speak. You can control how you respond, with calm, clarity, and reason. By focusing on your actions instead of their reactions, you maintain power and composure. Visualization 2. Imagine criticism or conflict. Instead of reacting emotionally, breathe, assess, and choose a response rooted in reason. You conserve energy, maintain your integrity, and influence outcomes effectively. Reflection practice. Each night, review moments when you reacted to things outside your control. Note what was wasted energy and what you could have focused on instead. Over time, this builds a mental filter, automatically guiding your attention to what matters. By consistently focusing on what you can control, you become unshakable. Life may be chaotic and unpredictable, but your mind remains a calm, powerful center. This is stoic mastery, energy directed toward what matters, freedom from what does not. Step 7. Build physical and mental strength. Strength is the foundation of resilience. The Stoics understood that the body and mind are inseparable. A strong body supports a strong mind, and a strong mind drives disciplined action. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Yet this power is amplified when paired with a resilient body. Physical challenges train patience, endurance, and focus, which carry over into mental fortitude. Begin with the body. Small, consistent challenges, push-ups, running, stretching, cold exposure, teach your mind to endure discomfort. Visualize lifting weights. It is not the muscle alone that grows, but guides your determination, focus, and control. Mental strength grows alongside the physical. Deliberately tackle tasks that feel difficult or intimidating. Learn a skill that challenges you, solve problems that require focus, or sit with uncomfortable thoughts without avoidance. Each act strengthens neural pathways for resilience. Visualization. Imagine a mountain. Every step is arduous. Your legs burn. The path is steep. Yet you continue. The climb is uncomfortable, but with each step you grow stronger. This is the lesson. Perseverance in challenge builds unshakable strength. Combine mind and body challenges. Meditate after training. Practice focus under fatigue, or reflect on lessons learned from physical exertion. This dual training reinforces self-discipline, patience, and mental clarity. Reflect on adversity faced in daily life. Every setback is a mental and emotional exercise. Approach problems as training ground for courage, patience, and clarity. Write down your reactions and outcomes, refining your approach over time. Extend strength to endurance of discomfort. Stand in cold water, fast for a short period, or do a physically demanding task despite fatigue. Each experience teaches control, resilience, and perseverance, traits far more valuable than raw physical ability. By consistently building physical and mental strength, you create a mind and body that can withstand life's storms. You are prepared to face challenges with calm, act with purpose, and sustain effort when others give up. Strength becomes not just a tool, but at the foundation of your stoic power and resilience. Step 8. Reflect daily. Reflection is the mirror of progress. The Stoics practiced daily introspection to understand their thoughts, actions, and emotions. By examining yourself each day, you build awareness, clarity, and the ability to act with intention. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look." Daily reflection is not indulgence. It is training for wisdom and resilience. Begin with a simple ritual. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to review your actions. Ask, where did I act with intention? Where did I react impulsively? What did I learn from my discomfort? Writing these insights reinforces learning and builds self-awareness. Visualization. Imagine yourself in a quiet room, journal in hand. The day's events play like a movie. Observe without judgment. Notice what you controlled, what you ignored, and what you can improve. Let each insight guide tomorrow's actions. Include both successes and failures. The Stoics valued failure as much as triumph. Failures are feedback, information that guides growth. Analyze them calmly. What caused it? What was within your control? What can be done differently next time? Reflect also on emotions. Fear, anger, impatience, or doubt. Observe them without attachment. Understand how they influenced your actions and choices. This practice trains your mind to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting unconsciously. Extend reflection to long-term goals. Are your daily actions aligned with your highest values and vision? If not, adjust. Each day becomes a chance to refine your life's trajectory. Visualization 2. See yourself a year from now. Every day of reflection compounds, shaping your character, decisions, and outcomes. Small, consistent awareness grows into powerful transformation. By reflecting daily, you cultivate mental clarity, emotional stability, and purposeful action. Life may remain unpredictable, but your mind becomes a compass, guiding you steadily toward your ultimate self. Reflection is not passive. It is the daily forging of strength, wisdom, and resilience. Step 9. Use adversity as fuel. Adversity is inevitable. Life will challenge you, push you, and test your limits. The Stoics taught that adversity is not punishment. It is raw material for growth and power. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Each setback, failure, or discomfort contains a lesson if you choose to see it. Begin by observing the obstacles in your life. Instead of resisting, ask, "What can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger?" Shifting perspective transforms fear and frustration into actionable insight. Visualization. Imagine a blacksmith at the forge. Every hammer strike is a challenge. The metal resists, bends, and shapes under pressure. Each blow makes the sword stronger, sharper, more resilient. Your mind and character are forged the same way through adversity. Apply this daily. When you encounter difficulties, criticism, failure, unexpected change, pause, breathe. Ask, how can I use this to improve, learn, or prepare for the future? This trains your mind to convert obstacles into fuel, rather than letting them drain your energy. Physical adversity mirrors this principle. Intense exercise, cold exposure, fasting, or long runs push your body past comfort. The discomfort strengthens resilience, patience, and focus. Your mind learns, challenge is temporary, and strength grows through struggle. Social and emotional adversity is equally valuable. Confront uncomfortable conversations, endure rejection gracefully, face conflict without anger. Each experience teaches mastery of emotion and reinforces mental toughness. Reflection practice. At night, write down one challenge faced and extract the lesson. Ask, how did I grow? What did I control? How can I use this next time? Over time, adversity becomes a tool, not a threat. Visualization 2. Imagine a storm raging around you. You stand firm, calm, and focused, using the energy of the storm to propel forward. The storm does not destroy you. It powers your ascent. By using adversity as fuel, you convert life's hardships into strength, resilience, and mastery. You are no longer a passive observer. You are a warrior, ready to act with clarity and power in any situation. Adversity becomes your ally, and every challenge is a step toward the ultimate version of yourself. Step 10. Become the ultimate version of yourself. All previous steps converge in this moment. The ultimate version of yourself is not a destination. It is the sum of discipline, resilience, courage, reflection, and mastery over life. Every habit, every action, every decision compounds into who you become. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." To become your ultimate self, you must act consistently, intentionally, and with unwavering focus. Visualization. Picture a statue being carved from stone. Every strike of the chisel is deliberate. Excess material is removed, shaping perfection. This is your journey. Each choice, each act of discipline chisels your character. The world may be rough, but your determination shapes the masterpiece. Start by reviewing the previous steps. You have embraced discomfort. You have cultivated discipline. You have faced your fears. You have embraced solitude. You have accepted reality. You have focused on what you can control. You have built physical and mental strength. You have reflected daily. You have used adversity as fuel. Now integrate them. Let them guide every decision. Visualize challenges as opportunities, discomfort as training, solitude as clarity. The ultimate self acts with purpose in every moment, without being shaken by circumstance or emotion. Extend this to daily life. Speak with integrity, act with reason, and move through the world with quiet confidence. Every interaction, every choice becomes a reflection of your mastery. When temptation, distraction, or fear arise, Recall your training. Anchor yourself in what is within your control and move forward deliberately. Visualization 2. Imagine yourself a year from now. The consistent practice of these steps has transformed your mind, body, and spirit. You are resilient, composed, focused, and powerful. The challenges that once intimidated you are now manageable. You walk with confidence because you are the architect of your own destiny. Finally, remember, becoming the ultimate version of yourself is ongoing. Life will always test you. The world will always present discomfort and uncertainty. But now you have the tools, the mindset, and the power to act decisively. The ultimate self is not perfect. It is unshakable, intentional, and fully alive. Embrace this version of yourself every day, and you will find true freedom and mastery over your life.